Millions of college students are facing chaos on campus after a massive cyber attack hit a popular education platform during many schools' final exams. More than 8,000 online institutions use the online class management system known as Canvas. They reported getting a ransom message after signing on, demanding its parent company pay, or else data from 275 million users would be leaked. Students were blocked from accessing their notes, even quizzes, and this isn't the site's first attack. With us now for some perspective is retired FBI Supervisory Special Agent Richard Kolko. Richard, thank you so much for being with us. What do we know about this hacking group, Shiny Hunters, that claims to be behind this? What are their motives?
Money and information, and they're successful at both. Shiny Hunters has been around basically since 2019, it looks like. They operate overseas, kind of out of the reach of U.S. law enforcement in most cases. And unfortunately, they've been very successful in getting a lot of information and a lot of money across the planet. They don't just target the U.S. If you go look at their list of attacks that they've made throughout the world, it's global, and they know what they're doing.
So Canvas has more than 30 million global users, more than 8,000 institutions use it. What does this mean for those users' privacy?
Well, the privacy, they got some information. It looks like they got names, emails. The important thing they have is the direct messages. They have private messages of the people. And Shiny Hunters has threatened to release that information. As far as identity fraud, it's not enough to really go, but it's a big deal where now they can use AI to target these people with phishing attacks. When you think about it, if I send you a DM, I might tell you my dog's name is Rex. Okay, you've got my email. 2 years later now, you can have a very targeted phishing scam email. How's your dog Rex? How was the school you went to? I'm going to think that's legit. Click on that link. Malware's on my computer. Boom, I'm a victim.
That was sort of leading to my next question, which is how has AI made these sort of cyber attacks easier? Because that's obviously a phishing scam, but just the act of being able to hack it seems like it's much more accessible than it used to be.
Well, in the old days, being not too long ago, you would have to get a large group of hackers into a room and they would be looking for vulnerabilities in networks. Now they've got AI where they can launch different programs to look for those vulnerabilities in networks. So one or two people can hit send and they can look at something like Canvas and Instructure here and find those 500 computers out of the tens of millions that don't have the proper security on them. And they get that access to the system, and then it just goes downhill from there.
Forgive me, Richard. Now as an adult, I see the issue with this. I see the risk. But when I was a young student myself, if somebody told me that, the platform got hacked, you don't have access to your quizzes, I might have gone out and celebrated. What is the real risk that these students face with this?
Well, the risk is that they could be victims not only today but later. One of the things, we've all been data breached. We've all gotten that letter saying we're offering you credit monitoring, and a lot of us ignore it. Bad idea. You need to follow up on that because they have this information on these students now, and a couple years from now they may use some of that information to attack them. You think about it, all the hackers and attackers, they've got a lot of information on older people.
Yeah.
This is a whole new client list for them, younger people. They may not have everything, but they've got the building blocks to attack them later in life.
Yeah, so aside from obviously what you mentioned, the credit monitoring after something like this happens, what can we do to protect ourselves from being hit by something like this?
It's the same thing that we've said for years, they're all inconvenient, but you got to do it. You got to change your passwords. You have to have that two-factor authentication. You got to download those security updates that show up on your computer. You got to do that credit monitoring, and none of us like to do it. But I think we think that the government or law enforcement is going to save us and keep us safe from all these hackers. They're not. You have personal responsibility. Even though it's inconvenient, you got to do it. And the last thing is, don't click on those links unless you really know who they're from.
Wow, it's eye-opening to hear a former FBI agent say they're not going to protect you the way you think they are.
Well, we all get those data breach notes.
True.
We see how often it is. We read about it, and those are only the ones we read about. You have to understand, there's a lot of these ransomware attacks that occur. But the companies, it's a lot of hospitals, schools, governments, they don't broadcast it. They don't say it. They don't want people to know that this has happened to them. So we don't hear about a lot of them.
Richard Kolko, thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate
the expertise.
Glad to be here.
Of course. Brianna?
Now to some of the other headlines that we're watching this hour. A former sheriff's deputy has been convicted of reckless homicide in the 2020 killing of a black man in Ohio. Casey Goodson Jr. was 23 years old when he was shot 5 times in the back and once in his side as he was taking sandwiches to his grandmother's house. The former